This year, Year 9 Visual Arts further developed their clay hand building skills from Year 7. Our topic was a natural environment where we had the opportunity to create a clay vessel reflecting this theme.
Year 9 photography students have learnt and explored a variety of photographic skills this year. From turning a room into a life-size camera obscura, creating a photogram in the darkroom, making a pinhole camera and creating and manipulating digital images. Students have also learnt about utilising compositional devices and the elements and principles of design. Their work captures line, shape, colour, perspective, movement and light, turning the ordinary into extraordinary. The final assessment they completed focuses on documenting their experiences of the world in COVID-19.
My acrylic triptych titled View of the Valley was influenced by the Romantic painter Thomas Cole. I drew upon the need for individuals to be connected to nature and memories of the past as I was living with my grandmother during the COVID-19 crisis. She lives in Berrily where her entire surrounding is dense natural bush. Living in Blacktown with its ever-increasing infrastructure and busy roads makes me ache to return to Nana's simple life. It reminds me of how Thomas Cole moved from an industrialized Philadelphia to a rural life in Catskill, New York State. I loved being immersed in nature and marveled at the beauty and grandeur that surrounded me. I wanted to communicate this love of the natural world through my painting. I kept my color palette fairly light as I wanted the painting to reflect a romantic atmosphere. Through View of the Valley, I have aimed to engage viewers to take pause in their busy lives, to breathe and take stock, to walk through the wide expanse that is nature. As the viewer moves throughout the composition, they are hopefully encouraged to assume a reflective position.
My portfolio reveals a story of humanity. Early pieces explore contemporary global issues, focused mainly around climate change that could be the eventual reason for the end of the world, and thus the end of the portfolio. Works titled Capitalism, an Excuse for Greed, Gucci Cow, and Power But at What Cost reflect on our capitalist culture and the consequences of power. Pieces titled Environmental Genocide, Cargo Ship in the Clouds, Human Footprint, and Crime Scene comment on the disturbing nature of ecocide, the unjust destruction of ecosystems. 100 Seconds Till Midnight acts as a warning for the end of the world, conveying the idea of the end is near. The portfolio ends with the artwork Spacecraft Skyline, beginning the search for a new home, acting as a closure for the portfolio and marking the end of the world. A despairing future where humans have been forced to flee the Earth in search of a new home, a new planet.
Photography and digital media has evolved rapidly, especially through unprecedented times. In 2020, our Year 10 class created a series of e-magazines based on a topic of their choice, such as lifestyle, beauty, and food. Each student was responsible for capturing their own unique photographs whilst curating and investigating stories that would suit their chosen theme.